So, what's going on, YouTube? This is Very Melon Man, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Yakuza 4. We're doing Shun Akiyama's sub-stories in this episode, both to show them off and simply because it's a better way to demonstrate whatever I've been doing off-camera in order to improve Shun's power level. So, we actually started one of these sub-stories in the last video, by accident, but I decided that since the last video ended up being pretty short by the standards of this Yakuza, like 48 minutes, even with the fact that I didn't actually want to do that sub-story in the first place, in addition to everything else. I decided to keep the layoff already sub-story that we already did in the original video, and we'll be finishing it in this video. So if you want the start of the layoff already sub-story, go watch part 2 of this Let's Play. Shokomoto. Alright. We'll head to the office later. West Shichifuku Street. So, the reason we're going to finish layoff already, that guy who could not start a business to save his skin has been given his fourth and completely undeserved final task of trying to earn the 5 million loan that Shun Akiyama wants from him. There you are. everyone wants. I understand that completely. I want my boss to like me, so I get the boss wanting to be liked by everyone. But so it's not a fun thing to hear. But I do understand what Shun is saying, and Akiyama does have a really, really, really good point. I hate that. But the problem is that like sit here.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys are fast readers. I trust you'll be able to... If you want to read the sub-stories, you will be able to pause the video at this point. I'm going to paste that... Because, I don't know. The whole reason I do these sub-story videos is that in a separate video, is because sub-stories take a long time to get through when you're just reading them. And of course, the damnedest thing is the fact that he apparently Akiyama literally has millions of yen on him canonically. But for the sake of the game, we only have this much. And, of course, we don't have the follow-up sub-story, The Apprentice. don't really understand. That would be creepy. That would be absurdly creepy. I love her, but I love you. Okay, so he didn't just make a lot of money from the 10 billion yen exploding at Millennium Tower. He invested in it wisely and played the stock market to the point where he multiplied it into basically being a multi... So basically, he's the only living example of someone who made it out of the bubble economy with all their billions intact. So he's just playing it safe and deciding to hand out his billions upon billions to other people piecemeals at a time. I'm not saying Shun's actually participating in the bubble economy. I'm just making an analogy here to get my point across. Client confidentiality and a terrible husband who we now have to teach some manners. Let's be blunt about that. Excuse me, ma'am. I'll deal with this Kamurocho man in a jiffy. I don't think it's weird necessarily. Did you just say that in front of your kid? Wow. Jeez, okay. Let's see. Next up, we're going to go to Kotobuki Drugs, aka the only place in Kamurocho worth visiting most of the time, due to the simple fact that they sell Stamina Royale. And hey, a fight. I don't mind fighting this guy right now. It feels like the encounter rate in general is a lot lower than it was in Yakuza 3. And of course, it was right into the drugstore. Nice. Now, while we can technically... Oh, hold on a second. Let me get myself boozed up. No, we're on the way to Earth Angel, so we can just get drunk when we get there. I'm not sure how drunk one needs to be in order to take full advantage of the perk that Akiyama uses to boost his melee damage up, but... Who's this person here? Oh, hey, it's Michirou. So, fun fact. Michirou first appeared in Yakuza 3 on the PS3 version. But this is a game that was released in 2009. So, as you can imagine... So basically, Michirou's portrayal in the original Yakuza 3 was solely as a joke about how creepy cross-dressing men in general are, and how they're all secretly trying to assault other men for intimate reasons, so to speak. And that was literally the joke. Kiryu even referred to Michirou as it, and Michirou has several sub-stories in the original version dedicated solely to this joke. So what happened is that the developer wisely followed the changing times. So back in 2018, when Yakuza 3 Remastered was originally released, the Michirou sub-stories were all cut. Now, you can go to Conrai. I mean, you can go to Conrai first in order to progress the sub-story normally, but I already knew the answer, so. That being said, I am glad that Michirou is in Yakuza 4 precisely because for what it's worth, the Earth Angel crossdresser, Okama, is much better respected. So having Michirou work at Earth Angel makes more sense and allows the character to be more dignified. Okay, so I think I need to. Okay, so I need to leave the district as a whole. And these people are just like, man, you're pissed drunk. You smell terrible. Why are you just walking around drunk? You make me sick. It's hard for me to tell, to be honest, but I feel like with the drunk damage buff constantly up, shooting Akiyama's normal melee damage feels about as normal as Kiryu's melee damage at this part of the game was now. $50,000 yen, yeah. Of course, the weird thing about shooting Akiyama having passives that revolve around being drunk is that I feel like it shouldn't make sense for his character, since I don't feel like some guy who got his life together should be drunk. Kyushu, #1 star, of course. Pork bone stock. Oh, nope, nope. No, I messed up. Crap. Okay, any more single skill point abilities we talk about? No. Now we can just start focusing on double perk abilities. But you know what, I'll do that next level since we're so close. So I'm super upset about that, because it's such an easy answer to the question, but I got wrong. You know you've got issues when you're called a lame scout by the game. Really. Let's see. Basically, he's one of the guys that Akiyama hired to advertise for the club and try to get women to sign on to Club Elise. Three people, okay. So that's 3 right now, but let's see how much farther we can push this. Oh, some scout from another club. Yeah, I'll take you on, dude. Oh. Chi-kun, okay. What is up with you people chopping off fingers? This is the year 2010. Look at the times. Thank you! We've gotten 5 women when we only needed 3, so that's pretty much all we really need to do. Sir, I tried to apologize, but you apparently wanted to make this difficult. I'll have to teach you a lesson then. Well, I like to say, that was your fault. Yeah, we got pretty much all the best candidates anyway, so... The boss man does indeed emerge with some dignity here. Substory novice. Cool. Alright, we're level 8 now. We have 9 unspent skill points. So we can... Okay, so I like that we can divide these into Soul Tech, Body, and Heat, but also just go through the list of all of them to see what we need. So, right. Going from down below, since it seems like Shun's really not a difficult character to play at all. He's a kicking dude. He's just a kicking version of Kiryu, with a little more emphasis on actually being able to get something out of being drunk. So let's start with double kick. Then quick step attack. Oh yeah, quick step attack is nice. Double quick step. And enhanced quick step. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So we're gonna level up in a couple more levels. Alright. Now we're gonna go to the Dragon Palace. So the best way to do that, because I might as well show you off the Komaki training while we're here. Just to show you guys what that's gonna look like. Since Komaki is the first trainer here. He's a nice boy. Komaki's always a nice dude, so let's just get that out the way. Yes, you'll notice that there are now 5 fast travel taxis instead of Yakuza 3's 3. Boxy garbage. That's for something else. It's not a locker key. I'll explain that if we ever get to it, but right now I'm just going to head to the dojo. The Dragon Palace is open up. Rather, we only got the Dragon Palace open up because we did some things to cause it to open up. Hot springs. Okay. Yeah, I lost my bearings a bit, but here is the Dragon Palace. Okay, so now each of the playable characters has their own trainer, and Komaki's is still Kiryu's. So forget us anything about that. Hey there, Mina Mizawa-san. Now, he's actually apparently a returning character from Yakuza 2 that Kiryu can help in a series of sub-stories that I never played. So that's pretty cool. And like the couple from the previous Yakuza games, they just scratch your behind. Jeez, man. Have some dignity. I guess we started Pimp My Otaku earlier in the video and I just forgot. But okay, we'll do that. We'll take care of that. Yeah, let's do something special and call it. Let's see what this game's version of American Casual looks like. Now, 98,000 yen is something I could actually legitimately pay for with the money I still have, but it would basically be almost half how much money I have. Jeez. Oh, he actually really does. Actually, it's kind of dressed like Izaya from Durarara. Yes, pay attention to what the hostess women are saying, because that is literally always the key to getting the most points from the hostess meter, no matter what game you're playing. Hey, he knocked out the park. Awesome. Alright, let's see here. Kaiyama weapon catalog. So, weapon and item modding returns. Sure. So, it's just weird though. Like, I don't even feel right giving a character who's supposed to be focused on kicks weapons to use. Like, it's one thing to have him grapple stuff. I guess I really can't. It's too late for me to say anything about that. I mean, if he does use, like, he's not literally Sanji from One Piece. He has used his arms and elbows for heat moves and kicks. And I guess just being focused on kicks is a way to differentiate how he fights. Through Dragon Nunchaku. Oh, the diamond. No. Jeez. See, unlike the last game where buying the diamond, like, where I couldn't forge the Dragon Nunchaku in the Yakuza 3 because it would mean spending all of my well-earned battle points on something besides the Rage armor and the Rage bracelet I bought from the Coliseum. But, Callie. Okay, so we're just gonna default to having the ability to use this stuff. By eating and drinking certain stores or helping certain people with their problems will gain allies. These allies may tell you about social menus or help you get in the battles around town. Really wish I could show that off the ally feature. It's basically no different than how it works in It's literally no different than how it works in Yakuza Kiwami 2. In fact, I'm pretty sure what happened there is that the ally heat move system was originally introduced in 4, and then it returned for Yakuza 2. Or Yakuza Kiwami 2, as it were. Quick step cancel. Like, quick step cancel, like, canceling actions and fight moves in the middle of a fight, I am aware, is basically how most of these advanced combat mechanics in the Yakuza games go. But I'm not really sure how I feel about Master the Art of Taunting. Increases rate which heat gauge rises when taunting. Double finishing kick. I'll save combo speed boost for later. In fact, I'm gonna save all that for mostly later. Okay. I think that all things considered, this will be the last sub-story I do for this video. Maybe the very last thing I'll do for this video is showing off how Akiyama gets another ally, or whatever. No, I think I did that in the... Yeah, I showed off how allies are acquired in the first video, so never mind. Yeah, this will be the last sub-story I do in this video. Since her problem is not knowing how to spend money responsibly, giving her a lot of money to start with in the first place is a great barometer to prove if she can handle even more money later. As someone who admittedly didn't have the best grasp on how to maintain his cash when he first got a job, I do think that's a very useful skill to have, and I do approve of Akiyama training other people to better manage how to use their money. That's pretty grotesque. Okay, homeless people have made the underground into a home. Interesting. Alright, Sushi Jin first. The marsh would be the best place to go to next because of the temptation to buy all that jewelry. Good girl, you're learning. Awesome. The final place is a host club called Adam, which will be north of the batting center. I'm pretty sure fighting was eventually going to come up, so... I think he's saying technique every time he does that. These are just gonna go to waste if I don't use them. So that's just the triangle heat move. That's just the heat move you have when you're equipped with a weapon in your hand and the enemies are down. Interesting. Mine was stronger than he looked too. In fact, Mine probably looked beefier without clothing on than he did with it, and that's just ridiculous. Awesome. You have a unique character model. Who are you? Rich looking man? Are you a Nove rich enemy? Are you? Gold-plated stamina and Royale, huh? I wonder what your story is, sir. Oh, stamina and Royale. That's actually pretty awesome as an incentive to beat up the rich-looking men. Really nice. Okay, Shoko. Oh, wow. And we got a protective amulet. What an awesome sub-story. 3,000. Okay. Oh. Nah, okay, sure. Early game, Chapter 2 sub-story, whatever. Anyway, this was fun, everyone. This actually was really fun, and I'm glad we all got to see a little bit on the more down-to-earth side of Akiyama's modern life. So, next episode will be Chapter 3 of Shun Akiyama's story in Kamurocho. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.